Listen up, it's sports for love and God 5. Drop a hot take, make them viewers come alive. In this game, gotta thrive, no 9 to 5. Hit that like button.
Tonight, the Dodgers unveil their championship banner, and you can hear all the hubbub in the background as they set out to become just the 5th team in MLB history ever to three-peat. And they do so with what could be their best roster yet.
Well, it's a roster full of superstars. You know, it starts with Shohei, obviously, but all the way down, Freddie, Mookie, Yama, all these guys are superstar caliber players, but they have one goal in mind, and that's to win the World Series every single year.
Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
If you didn't know his name, you knew it by the end of the World Series. One of the biggest free agent pitchers to come over from Japan, and was nothing short of brilliant. 3 wins in that World Series.
It's a packed house as you would expect here at Dodger Stadium, and we are ready to get started. Ketel Marte digs into the box.
And a swing and a miss, strike 3.
That's going to bring up now Corbin Carroll.
Call, strike 3.
And a challenge, the first the Dodgers have been involved with.
We have our first ABS. We look to the video board here in left field. And nope, it was too high. It's a correct challenge, the first in the history of the Diamondbacks of a regular season game. And instead of a strikeout, it's now going to be a 1-2 count.
In the air down the left field side. And Teoscar Hernandez squeezes out number 2.
Now here's Geraldo Perdomo.
And he rips a line drive into right field. That's going to be the first hit of the season. Perdomo, an aggressive turnaround first, but he's not going to test the arm of Kyle Tucker, and he will be held to a 2-out single.
Gabriel Moreno stepping in. The 1-1, the runner goes, the throw to second base, and he is out. Perdomo tried to pick the pocket of Yamamoto. He wasn't biting.
Diamondbacks scoreless in the first, and here is the 4th opening day start for Zach Gallen, who has added a runner, a sinker. He calls a runner, Luis, to his arsenal to help with the East-West here. I mean, he's won 3 straight MVPs, 4 of the last 5 years. He's now a published children's author as well to add to the mantle, and every video that you see there is a keepsake.
Top spin line drive into right field. That's a leadoff base hit for Ohtani. And Coley, as we look at our keys to the game, you got to think with this offense, it's just about limiting the walks and trying to neutralize the damage.
Ohtani at first, 1-1. Opposite way, diving stab by Arenado, and a beautiful play. I mean, that's in large part why you go get a guy who's got double-figure gold gloves over at third.
And now here's Mookie Betts.
Check swing, did he? Yes, he did.
And that's going to bring up Freddie Freeman. Freeman grounds it towards first. It's knocked down by Santana. Picks it up with the bare hand. Calmly underhands to Gallen, covering at the bag. It's a 3-1 putout, and that will put an end to the bottom of the first.
Yamamoto, first inning, working a lot of top to bottom. Fastballs up, splitters down. This inning, sinkers in, cutters away, working side to side.
Call, strike 3 at the knees. 1, 2, 3 for Yamamoto.
What can Jordan Lawler do with regular playing time? First swung on, that is hit pretty well towards left field. Teoscar broke in, it's over his head, and it one hops over the wall for a ground rule double. But Jordan Lawler gets the first extra base hit.
Now Alec Thomas stepping in, left-handed hitter.
On 2-2, Yamamoto. That one stayed up with a curveball, and it's a pop-up to short. Mookie Betts for out number 1. Lawler at second. Tim Tawa is the hitter, and he grounds this to short. Mookie Betts deep in the hole to launch. And back in time over at second base, Jordan Lawler. Man, the range of Mookie Betts.
That was a next level play defensively.
And this is what you'd love to see right now with the Diamondbacks. And this is something Torey Lovullo talked about prior to the game today. He said the function of the lineup last year, bottom of the lineup, get on base for our boppers. He wants the same thing this year, and that's why he wants Marte in the leadoff spot with guys on.
Line drive caught by Freeman. Throws to second base for a double play. Freeman deep in the hole at first near the line. Spun and threw to second base. Lawler doubled up. That ends the inning.
One of the biggest rounds of applause here at Uniqlo Field at Dodger Stadium was for Miguel Rojas, who swings at the first pitch here and grounds out to first.
Selling the jersey, the memorabilia, the merch. The #1 selling jersey, Ohtani's. The #2 selling jersey is tonight's Dodgers starting pitcher, Yamamoto.
Oh, that was in a happy zone. It's a fly ball to left all the way to the warning track.
He got jammed so bad on that. He hit it 100 miles per hour and almost went over the fence in left field. I mean, that got in on him good.
The golden glove of Nolan Arenado. First pitch swinging, a one-hopper to first. And Santana has it. He takes it to the bag himself, and that's an easy breezy 1-2-3, bottom of the third.
Carroll 0 for 1 in this one, having flown out to Teoscar Hernandez in left field his first time up. Swings and lines one through the right side beyond the arch-stretched glove of Miguel Rojas, thrown in by Kyle Tucker, so a leadoff base hit for Corbin Carroll.
Perdomo, who had the most outstanding season, frankly, of any Diamondback last year. 290 average, 20 homers, 100 RBIs. Perdomo swings. It's a high drive out to deep right. Tucker going back, looking up. 2-0 Diamondbacks. It's the first home run of the season for Perdomo. It's the first home run of the season for the Diamondbacks. And it's Arizona who comes to LA and takes an early 2-0 lead.
Well, they didn't learn anything from the first at bat. They tried to go up and in. Fastball, he ripped it into right field. 0-2 count. Tried to go up and in again. Leave this one out over the plate. And Perdomo, an easy trot around the bases there for the first round tripper of the year.
There's a swing and a miss, strike 3 on the slider. One away.
Still works. On a 1-2. Arenado goes fishing. He waves at strike 3. Back-to-back Ks for Yamamoto.
He's really dominating both of those factors, and that was impressive. Another first pitch out right there, keeping his pitch count down. It's good.
Fly ball to center, and Pages puts it away on the Santana flyout.
Freddie Freeman, a ground out his first time up. Now is swinging a ball driven out to left field. Playable for Lawler. And he will make the catch. There's now 2 down. And the bottom of the 4th. D-backs a 2-0 lead.
1-2 on Freddie Freeman. And Freddie gives this a ride to left field. Lawler is back. Which teammate would you have been most likely to carry? 2-2 on Will Smith. How about Zach Gallen? He's carving tonight. Just the 1 hit so far. And he's 2 outs through the 4th inning here at Dodger Stadium. That ball toward right center field, but playable for Alec Thomas. Another efficient inning for Gallen. We are through 4. It's Muncy, then Hernandez and Pages. Until now, Muncy to right past Ketel Marte.
Why not here and now? First pitch swung on. Tap left side. Gallen off the mound. Sets and throws the first, falling away. Not in time to get Hernandez hustling down the line. Because as it was called, the first 2 are aboard. There will not be a challenge as Hernandez legs out an infield hit.
The big swing, and it was just a dribbler down the third base line. Gallen actually made a good pickup and turned and threw.
Well, for the first time, Gallen under some duress. 2 on, nobody out. 2-0 Diamondbacks.
Now Andy Pages.
In the air left field. Way back, and the Dodgers take the lead. Clayton, you kind of expect it from this team at home over the past couple years, right? Like, did you get the feeling just watching from a distance that no lead is safe?
Rallies start so fast, and then you just anybody can hit the ball out of the stadium right here. You know, with this lineup. So you blink and it's 3-2. So that's what makes it so hard. You can't take a breath out there as a starting pitcher.
Now the 3-1. That's down and in. Ball 4. Load him up. Will Smith with the bases loaded. 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th. The Dodgers up 3-2 on Arizona.
1-0 from Murillo. He came in and he jammed him, but Smith rolls it to first. Santana wrestles with it, and everybody's safe. The Dodgers are back on the board.
Everybody's safe. Rojas scores on an infield cue shot from Will Smith.
This is where you kind of tell yourself, okay, guys, you just took the lead. Now we need to throw up a 0 up there, kind of shut him down.
Perdomo, who homered his last time up, since that home run, Yamamoto has retired 8 straight Diamondbacks.
Puts him away with the splitter. To get through the 6th, a shutdown 6 as he puts the Diamondbacks down in order. 1, 2, 3.
Fortunate for him, it did get the guard. I'm not sure there's been a bigger guard in the National League West since Bonds.
Bonds didn't have a guard. He had a bionic arm. Tucker in his Dodger debut is hitless, 0 for 3.
There he goes, the 3-2 pitch. Tucker swings, drives one toward right center field. This ball is down, splits the outfielders, gets all the way to the wall.
And he can backstroke home. An RBI double on the first hit as a Dodger for Kyle Tucker, and it's 5-2.
They got to get the ball, Kirsch.
Yeah, that's first one.
It's a relentless lineup, and it is a difficult matchup to not have left-handers in that bullpen, regardless of reverse splits, and that ball smoked to center. Mookie Betts, an RBI single. It is 6-2.
I imagine this is how it's going to look offensively for LA a lot. That they might just sleepwalk through games and then just have 1 or 2 innings where that offense explodes.
Will Smith deep to left center. Lawler is not going to get to this one. Right back at it on opening day. Will Smith, the World Series hero. Those short arms, Clayton.
It's a changeup right into that down and in spot. That's tough. Will's gonna handle that a lot of the time. So that's just a tough pitch. But that's what he does. That's what he does.
Dodgers leading comfortably 8-2. Diamondbacks down to their final out. Moreno swings and pops it in the air, shallow left field. Mookie Betts going back from short, makes the call and the catch, and that's an opening day win for LA. The Dodgers overcome an early 2-0 deficit, score the next and last 8 runs of the ball game, and win by a final of 8-2.
Hit that like button, gotta subscribe.